Mrparka here to review The Last Caress. This is from MVD. This director also did a movie called Black Aria. This is the United States release by MVD, and this is the foreign release that comes with Black Aria. And the soundtrack as well, but if you guys don't have region free, then you might as well forget about this edition. But Black Aria, I must say, is a fantastic movie. It's amazing. I actually like it better than Last Caress. It is one of the best new giallo movies I have ever seen. Both of them are really great, but let's focus on The Last Caress. Anyways, this also comes with a short on here, which is amazing. Die, 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 My Darling. Absolutely gorgeous short, amazing. Like Kill Bill, just only Kill Bill violent scenes. Hitman lady goes in and she slaughters a whole bunch of people. It's really awesome. But
Tu m'en offres une autre?
Bien sûr.
Cette fille est cinglée.
Tu me l'allumes?
Mais oui.
Tu me touches encore, je te tue.
T'en veux une autre ou quoi? 2 sur 2 les gars. 2 sur 2. Je suis pas le meilleur dans ma catégorie, mais je me défends, hein. Bah t'as de la chance. Le paquet est vide. Putain!
basically what we have here is, your typical giallo kind of plot here. We have this very expensive painting that people want. It's worth millions, and it's a painting of one of our lead characters' ancestors that was burned at the stake. Anyways, what happens is the opening, it gets pretty confusing. Not really confusing, but pretty more complex than it really has to be. Somebody comes in and murders the lady for the painting, and then somebody else comes in and murders that person for the painting. This person seems to be some sort of stylized, high-profile hitman, and more people come into the house, and he hides out in the house and picks them off through a weekend. There's also some supernatural elements to this film that all giallos kind of had, but this one always plays into the factor. This director seems to bring in the supernatural element towards the end or throughout the film, and always incorporates it in the kind of giallo to make it more horror-oriented. Because sometimes in these giallos, when somebody's out there killing people just for money, it kind of takes some horror out of it for me, because it becomes more of a realistic thing. But yeah. What I must say here is they call it glam gore, which I mean would be high-class sleaze, because that's exactly what this movie is. A bunch of high-class people, supposedly high-class, and they all are dressed nice, the sets are nice, it's shot fantastically, shot like an excellent film, and then it has ridiculous, gratuitous amounts of nudity in here, and gore. The gore is some of the best gore I've seen in modern-day movies. There's even pretty much a shout out to Friday the 13th, not even a shout out Friday the 13th Part 4. There was a death scene identical to the death scene in Friday the 13th Part 4. So, and there's some, Dario Argento, obviously inspirations here with the glass. But it's definitely an Argento inspired, but instead of having as much time as he could possibly want, he's like scanned down to like an hour and 10 minutes. So it's like, I got an hour and 10 minutes to do what Argento does. Boom, and he does it. I was really, really impressed with it, and it goes to show that French people are still making kick-ass horror movies and kick-ass movies in general, and it is really stylized giallo with great music. The music's top-notch, that's why the other disc comes with the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack. The short on here, like I said, Die, 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 My Darling, is probably one of the most entertaining things ever. It's like all the best snippets of Kill Bill. Again, great fights, gore, cool stuff like that. And I must say the actress that sticks out the most stars in all three of them. She has a small role in Last Crest, but she stars in Black Aria as amazingly awesome killer in a red slicker, or a red coat that looks like a slicker. I know the slickers, the rain slickers always were like a big thing back then for horror movies.
Excusez-la.
Excusez-moi.
Elle a un peu bu.
Non, je pas bu. C'est toi qui bois.
Si.
Non,
Non.
moi j'ai pas
Non.
de bouteille. Toi t'as la bouteille, c'est toi qui bois.
Regarde, regarde.
Oh, oh.
Tu veux un peu de vodka? Vodka?
But she also is the main star of Die, Died, My Darling. She's the badass fighter chick. But I'll talk a little bit of Black Aria. I'm sure it will get a release here. So like I said, pick this up if you see it out there. Really, really great movie with the short that's even better. I enjoyed this thoroughly. The killer is pretty decent. There's some stupid shit in there, like the killer's hands get mangled, and at the end there's nothing wrong with his hand and stuff like that. There's even a witch flashback type deal in this with, of course, incorporates nudity. Like I said, all the women are gorgeous, all the women are naked. And I'll talk about Black Aria. I actually dug this one a lot more. It was nastier, if that makes sense, and the killer was really phenomenal, and I thought that the plot, it gave you, the very ending gave you exactly what you wanted. But I'd highly recommend all three. This comes with all three, this comes with two, but this is, again, not region friendly from my understanding. So grab this, and hopefully we'll see this in the United States from NBD, hopefully in the future. But grab this for now and check it out. Really recommended this movie. Really recommend all the director's work. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.